Hey guys, this is Justin from Reaction Brewing Company here today. We're going to do a little can filler video. I hope you guys can hear me. The chiller's running wide open. My air compressor's pressure relief valve is broken, so it's leaking, so we can hold this guy out the best we can. So this, I just wanted to kind of try to go over, it's definitely empty, what we do for fill day. So we've already rinsed this whole filler out with sanitizer. So my next step would be to, whoops, wrong button, would be to just rinse these off, or soak these with some Star San. Scrub anything off you can see, any dust, and spray the whole tray down real good. Spray the fill tubes down real good. We hardly have any, so it's not going to lift it, because we don't, I didn't fill my air compressor, because we don't have, I didn't want it to be running and trying to run while we do this. So what we'll do here, we're a little high, but I'll try to show, and let me see if I can have Sam, zoom this in a little bit better so we can show the beer. Just move the camera in, that's all. You can move the lens and see if it'll zoom though. Just spin the lens. I don't know if it'll zoom. Nope, you have to hit the zoom part of the lens. There you go, right there. Oh, we're already zoomed. Go the other way. Other way. No, it's not. Just zoom it back out. Okay. I'll just move it in and see if you can focus on that. So we'll try to focus on this and see if we can. So you're going to get some foam until everything cools down, and then you'll see we got a nice beer line coming up. It's filling the glass. That's plenty. And then you get to drink this part. So what we'll do is Sam will maybe leave that right there, and I'm going to try to get the best I can. I'll have Sam maybe use the DJI in a little bit to try to get a little better view. So you got can push here, which we don't have any air yet. You got up and down there, and that's also your CO2 purge. And then the fill on the end, as you guys saw, I accidentally hit it earlier, and it started filling the tray with beer. So on the beer side, let me take this glove back off. On the beer side, we have just a 3/8 barbed fitting, and this is not the most professional setup I've ever seen in my life right now. So we have a 3/8 barbed fitting down here, right here, coming out of your racking arm. Your CO2 is hooked up to your blow off. Don't leave it hooked up to your carb stone, because it'll bubble and foam the beer. You want it hooked up to your blow off so you're pushing everything with head pressure. Right now we got just over 10 pounds on the tank. I do have my temperature for this hooked up just so the glycol will, it's just not hooked up to this. Will continue to flow as we fill. The colder the beer, the better. We have 3 pounds of CO2 hooked up to the purge side of the filler. And then all those cans you see in the background have been sanitized. All I do to sanitize a can is fill up a bucket of sanitizer and then dip the can inside the bucket just like this, and then flip it upside down. Give it some time for the sanitizer to dry up in it, and then you can go to town. So we'll flip this on. We'll be back in a minute once that is filled up so we can actually run the system, and we'll see you guys then. Alright guys, the compressor stopped for a second. It's still leaking. We're going to give this a start. First thing we're going to do is drop our thing. Apparently my connection back there is also leaking, but I don't really care. So we're gonna lift it, our purge is done. We'll push the can filler forwards, bring it back, put our separate can in, drop, fill. It does take a minute to get like a little rhythm going. So that was 10 seconds. I might be taking 15 to fill a can. God dang it. Just round. 50 yet? gonna drink this one that I messed up on. Both the pour seams were definitely my fault. I caught the lip on the way up, just going too fast. I don't know if I can make that focus. You can see, lip, not any good. So I hope you can hear me with that thing leaking down. There's nothing I can really do about it right now. What time is it now?
It took us 22 minutes.
To do 71. It took us 22 minutes to do 71 cans. And that was fixing. I probably had to trim the end of one of my tubes off. Since this is a prototype unit, things have been changed. It's not exactly what the end units are. I took everything I learned from this one, fixed it when I made the, call them production units or whatever you want to call them. And that's what I build. This one, I just left it the way it was. I put it together and it works. So I just haven't had a chance to build myself another base and fix all the stuff that I changed for the production one. So 22 minutes, 71 cans. I don't have, that's a little over 2 cans a minute. I don't have my phone or calculator, so we'll just go by a little over 2 cans a minute. That's not bad. We could have went faster. We definitely could have pushed more CO2 to these. They were barely foaming at all. These lighter beers are much easier to can than, say, like a real heavy IPA or a really heavily fruited beer. The valves are only 1/4 inch. They only have, the inside is only about that big where the beer flows through. So when you get a bunch of turbulence in there from the fruit, it starts to make them foam. You kind of got to slow them down. I don't need to rush this. I'm not in a hurry. If I was in a production brewery, I would have cranked that one up to 20 pounds and hammered those cans out as fast as I could. I would have timed it so the purge quit as the can filled. So that's about it for today. I just wanted to get another little video of the seamer or the filler running. I did get some seamer action in there, I think. I think I got both my screw ups on camera. One thing with these Oktobers, I'm not sure about the newer ones or the SL ones, but these older MK16s, you really need to keep an eye on parts. Everything needs to be lubed up well. Right there next to your, on your right, will you tell me that? The lube, no. So it needs to be lubed up well. This bearing I put in, I don't know if it's gonna focus on it, a few months ago. I don't know, probably a year ago now. But last time I used it, I didn't take the machine apart. You really need to take the machine apart and just hammer it with this super lube. It's really easy. Pop this guy off. You got a wavy washer in there. And you got your little thing. I know this should probably be a separate video, but we'll toss her in real quick. You have a screw here. You pop out. This whole assembly comes apart. I can't get it right now. And you just need to grease all this stuff. So just hammer that with this. Spray it all down really well. Run it through there. You could even put some silicone grease down in there. Spray that out good. Just make sure you have a ton of lube, ton of grease to stop that stuff from rusting. These bearings you can get at straight from Oktober, or if you search the part number on them, you can buy them on eBay for like $20 for like 5 of them. The part number is 5200 RS. So, whatever you want. But anyways, that's the end of canning day. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I know I need to do more videos with the canner. I just don't have any beer to can, and I haven't had time to brew. And I've been trying to cut back on my drinking because Sam said I was getting fat, so I had to calm down on the drinking. Cooper thinks I'm getting fat too. Ha, Papa. Ha. So, thanks guys for watching. If you guys are interested in a filler, just shoot me a message on Facebook at Reaction Brewing. It's going to take 6 to 8 weeks to build one, and we can go over the details and the messages. Thanks for joining me today. I'll see you guys later.